Hello and welcome. You're listening to a very special hypnosis recording. This audio session will enable you to develop instant self-confidence. It will also help you remove any barriers preventing you from being more self-confident, whether these are conscious or unconscious. After using the session, you will have a methodology to feel instant self-confidence anytime and to be relaxed in the ability to do so. Just imagine being able to access a state of instant self-confidence without effort, secure of the inner, confident, successful you inside. This program was made with you in mind. It was carefully crafted to help you move deeper into your own self and to begin to shed light on the issues you are facing. This is not meant to be a substitute for counselling or professional help, but rather a companion that is ready to support you whenever you feel you need it. I would like to commend you for taking a step today toward change. You have made a brave choice, and you will be rewarded with greater insight as a result. Please make time in your daily life for reflection and contemplation. If you don't give yourself time and space to grow and mature as an introspective human being, then you are sure to remain in the habits and patterns that have led you toward finding assistance in this hypnosis and NLP session. Let this audio program be a tool in your toolbox, and also collect other tools that will assist you, such as affirmations, positive people around you, healthy eating and living, and stress-reducing exercises like massage, meditation, nature walks, tai chi or yoga. You have now decided to take your life back into your own hands. Congratulations! Make sure to listen to this recording in the most comfortable location and position that you can. You may choose to use headphones or just listen in a quiet place. Allow your body to relax and your mind will follow along. You will be entering into a hypnotic or trance-like state. You will remain aware in the deep background of your mind, so there is no need to fear any loss of control, being manipulated, or doing anything that you do not want to do. Be okay with the images and scenery that appear. You already experience trance states regularly throughout your day, like when you daydream or drift in thought. It is a natural way for the mind to rest. Your subconscious mind will attempt to organize itself, clearing out the ideas and thoughts that are no longer beneficial for you, and holding on to the images and impressions that you need to keep yourself moving forward in your natural path of progression. Listen to this recording daily for optimum results. If you have limited time, then listen every second day. Doing this for 21 days in a row will help to bring you profound results and will probably change your life forever. Please never listen to this while you are handling machinery or driving a vehicle. Refrain from listening while under the influence of drugs, medications, or alcohol. If you happen to suffer from epilepsy or a psychiatric condition, please consult your physician before proceeding. Your life is about to change. When you have self-confidence, everything changes. You can talk to anyone because you know you're equal with everybody else. You can ask any question because you know inside that you're not stupid, and if somebody does think your question is dumb, that's their problem, not yours. Having confidence means it cannot be wrong to be yourself. That would be like a rose thinking it should have been a daisy. Both are beautiful, and both are different. Comparing yourself to other people is a pointless exercise that far too many people engage in. When you think about it, everybody wants to be acknowledged as an individual, admired for their personal achievements, and loved just for being themselves. And yet those same people may be the ones who harbour secret fears that they aren't as good as other people, or not as good looking, as clever, or as witty. They worry they aren't wealthy or healthy like someone else they admire, and on it goes. It's a lot easier to see how crazy this is when you look at it through your own eyes. You like some people a lot more than some others. But that isn't because you're making comparisons in your mind. It's just that some people are just compatible as friends, some as lovers, and some as business colleagues, and so on. But that doesn't mean that you regard the rest of the human race as wrong because they aren't all like your friends, does it? The idea that other people are looking at you in that kind of way is a false belief that can be quite paralysing until you debunk it. So as you let those ideas sink in, close your eyes. I wish you a pleasant journey into your inner space, and I know that you will have a far greater calm and understanding once you have finished this session. You must now find a comfortable position. You can choose to sit back comfortably in a chair or on a sofa, in a recliner or on a bed. Once you have adjusted any restrictions in your clothing and settled into your spot, you can begin to accept the idea of letting go. You are ready now to understand just how easy it can be to access your inner self-confidence. You can begin to allow yourself the permission to enter into a hypnotic state. In fact, go ahead. Tell yourself, you are giving yourself full permission to let go, knowing how great it is to feel more self-confident. In your mind or even out loud, tell yourself, you are safe. You are eager to travel to the depths of your unconscious mind, to discover the relaxed, confident, assertive person you are inside. It is important that you believe yourself, that you trust yourself. This moment calls for self-love and trust. And your self-confidence is beginning to increase already as your eyes begin to softly close. I want you to take a deep, slow breath in, and now release the breath. That's good. Notice the quality of your breath. Does the breath flow into your chest or deeper into your belly? Pay attention to the next few breaths and make sure to follow them right down to your belly. Feel your belly rise on the inhale and fall on the exhale. Be open to the idea that you can develop instant self-confidence by changing how you feel and think just as easily as you can allow your breath to go in and out. And as you begin to deepen into this trance, it is necessary that you release any tensions in your body. Starting at your right foot, begin to release any muscles that you are still holding on to. Move up the right leg until you're at the knee, just relaxing. Now do the same up to the hip. And now the left leg. Starting at your left foot, begin to release any muscles that you are still holding on to. Move up the left leg to the knee. And continue on until you're at the left hip, just relaxing. Clear any tension in your hips. Let go of your deepest pelvic muscles. You may be clenching tightly and you don't even know it. So just let go. Continue to feel the rise and fall of your belly and let the heaviness of your arms and shoulders sink down and melt away. Feel the openness in the palms of your hands. Feel the expansive breath in your chest and abdomen. Open your jaw to stretch it and then release it. Let your eyes sink into your head until they are floating peacefully. Feel the tingling of the hair on your head and the lightness of the air around your face. You are ready now to move deeper inside, to release your inner you, who is relaxed, uninhibited and assertive, with instant self-confidence right at their fingertips at all times. I will ask you to open your eyes one more time in a moment. When you close them again, you will sink into a wonderful floating softness and you will be ready to take a journey. Okay. Open your eyes slightly on your next inhale. Now close them on the exhale and step securely into the most relaxed state of awareness that you can imagine. To help you relax deeper, I will lead you on a journey. Listen to the sound of my voice. Listen. Deep. Down. Inside. Of course you are. If you feel yourself drifting away at any time, just focus on the sound and vibration of my voice as they enter into your ears. You're doing so well already. You're beginning to feel more self-confident and at the same time to relax more with every breath you take. Picture yourself standing in front of an elevator. The doors of the elevator open, and you look inside. You see that there are 4 buttons all leading down to the lower floors. Each one of these floors will take you a level deeper into your unconscious mind. Reach out and push the button that will take you down and watch as the doors close. You feel the elevator moving. Take a good look around. This is your elevator, and you can see whatever you wish to see. What textures or patterns are the walls made of? How is the quality of the lighting? Can you hear any music playing? Maybe there's a mirror on the wall. Oh, a full-length mirror. Who's that person standing there? They look so confident and ready for action. So totally self-confident. That's you. This is how others see you. A strong, confident energy. A voice announces your arrival. You've reached the first lower level. Take a deep breath in and watch the doors open, and you see a room filled with colour. These are the colours that you associate with confidence. These are strong colours. Walls, furniture, strong colours. Not all people like red. Sometimes other colours are what people prefer. blue or green or brown, whatever colour you prefer is fine, but the sight of the room makes you glad to be self-confident, and this colour makes you feel confident and assertive and competent and ready to go, really powerful and strong. But you know that this is not the room where you will stop. So you push the button to go down to the second lower level. As the doors close, you take another deep breath in. Feel the downward movement of the elevator. Feel yourself sinking deeper into your trance. When you arrive at the second lower floor, the doors open. In front of you is another room. Movies are playing on screens that are placed all around the room, and these movies show you scenes of self-confident individuals that you admire. Either sex, I'm not fussy. Take a moment to see what movie's playing. Who can you see on the screen? Which lead, which hero or heroine inspires you the most? Which is the most confident person? Just enjoy watching for a while, knowing this is how others could see you and do see you when you use your self-confidence to good effect. And notice there are also scenes playing of moments in your own life when you felt more self-confident. Take a moment and remember. This room makes you feel more successful and confident, and you feel you are fully prepared to live as a confident person. Why not? You press the button for the third lower level and the doors close. As you go down to the third floor, you feel a sense of weightlessness coming over your body. You know full well that you are heading into the furthest depths of your unconscious, don't you? When the elevator stops, you watch for the doors to open, confident, and wait, and you wonder what you'll see. You can already sense your self-confidence growing inside, can't you? And those doors roll back to reveal a room, and this room is completely black and empty. This is the room where you can erase any negative beliefs about yourself. You can leave them all here. This room will absorb all the misinformation you have received from others about what it means to be confident and how people should act. You see, you may have been taught ideas and impressions that are really false, and you can choose to change these now or change that later. Your impressions about your own confidence and your abilities have been shaped by your parents, your culture, and your social interactions throughout your life. And this black room will gladly accept all of your misconceptions so you can let go of every last one. Let the room drain all the things you no longer need from you, so that these ideas won't weigh you down or get in the way of stronger, healthier impressions about your own potential for success and about how thinking like a confident person is part of who you are. Take a moment and stare into the blackness of the room. And as you do, allow your subconscious mind to completely release anything that is no longer useful for you. Take your time and stare into the room. And now press the button that will take you to the bottom floor. You know that when you reach the bottom, you will be completely immersed in your subconscious. The doors close and the elevator moves, and you feel even more confident. You take a deep breath in and you sigh as you exhale, and the elevator stops. And you're anticipating what you will find. You're ready to make great discoveries in this room, aren't you? The doors open to reveal a completely white room. You know instantly that this room is free from limitations. You know that this is a room that is special, full of possibilities. Aren't you? This room represents the space in your mind where all things are possible. This room is the clean slate on which you will write your future. A future in which you have already attained the self-confidence you desire, and where you are living with the wonderful changes that have resulted from your efforts to develop self-confidence. As you step into the room and leave the elevator, you are stepping fully and completely into your subconscious mind. Take a moment and allow the room to settle around you. Allow yourself to settle within the room. Feel the depth of your trance. Now, imagine you could take an aerial view of your street or neighbourhood. Imagine floating above the area where you live and notice the people looking at you. Notice how that makes you feel. Go a little higher until you can see the whole city or nearest large population area to where you live, and observe that all of those people, all of them, are looking at you. And notice how that makes you feel. Keep going, you'll like the point. Continuing your journey into the stratosphere now, imagine that you could see everybody in the whole country where you live, millions and millions of people, and they're all looking at you. And you can imagine you have some very powerful binoculars too, in order to see them. And notice how that makes you feel. And going even higher into space, you can see the whole Earth beneath you, and as it spins, you can see the whole population of our planet, 7 billion people, and they're all looking at you. And notice how that makes you feel. And as you look through your powerful binoculars from your position in outer space, you can zoom in and zoom out. And you can look at one person, anywhere, or you can look at a family. You can look at a crowd, you can look at an entire nation, and you realize that every one of those people got up today and they made themselves look and feel as best they could. They did their hair, the men shaved or groomed their beards or washed, the women used makeup and perfume, and every single person on the planet in their own way made some effort to look and feel their best, just in case you look at them. Take a breath and let that go. Let the lesson sink in. You have just discovered what it feels like to be a member of the human race. And it's fine. In fact, it's quite funny. And now if you're ready, it's time to take your place among the confident ones. It's time to fully and finally realize that being yourself is not only wonderful, it's what everyone around you wants you to be. They want you to just relax, do what you love, speak your personal individual truth, express your personal opinions, exercise your sense of humor, because only you can do it just like you. And that is what makes you special. And thank goodness the world is full of individuals who are all different and not clones who are all the same. How boring that would be. And so make yourself ready, relax once more, and take a deep breath. And release it. Spend a few moments and think of a place where you love to be. Spend a few moments and think of a place where you love to be. It can be a place in nature or a holiday resort you once went to. It could be a library, college or museum if being in any of those places excites you. It could be at a rock concert or a classical recital, anywhere, as long as it makes you feel wonderful just being in that environment. Now enhance in your mind the environment. Make the colours vivid. Notice what happens to the intensity of the good feeling if you bring the images closer to you. Make them 3D. Introduce clear, crisp sounds. Bring in other senses. Is there a breeze? Can you feel the warmth of the sun? What can you touch? How about smells that bring the image to life? It doesn't have to be a memory, just imagine you're in this wonderful place. Now, as you're starting to feel really good, notice what you're wearing. Make the clothes the kind you'd love to wear. They can even be things you don't have in your wardrobe yet, but which make you feel good and make you look good. These are the clothes you wear to express your true self. They say you're you. Great. Now imagine that you, in this place and wearing what you're wearing, are doing something you love, not just in the moment, but in your whole life. Imagine this is a parallel universe where you are still you, but you're living the life of your dreams, and life is completely on your terms. Notice the date, maybe on your watch or on a calendar. Somewhere in your fantasy, it's today's date, but your life is completely different. Everything is as you would like it to be. You're completely confident, completely at ease in yourself. How are you spending your day? How often are you smiling? Notice how much you love living this way. Spend some time as you continue to breathe slowly and deeply and feel the satisfaction of being yourself, doing what you love, loving what you do, loving who you are. And notice how good that feels. Who else is there? Bring in someone, or maybe more than one person, who loves you. Hear what they have to say about how pleased they are, how thrilled with the way you've changed and how life is turning out for you, and how confident you are. Feel how good that feels to hear their words. Allow yourself to feel proud of you and your achievements, but there's more. Listen as your companions remind you of how much you mean to them because of all the love and care and kindness you give out. And notice how good that feels. Allow the messages in as you begin to absorb how precious and important you are to them, to everyone. Holding the hand or hands of these loving people, imagine the scene dissolves and together you all step 1 year into the future. Notice the date change. What unfolds now? Imagine the spring in your step and the lightness in your heart as you reflect on 2 years of success, of feeling good since you broke through all the old beliefs that used to limit you. You're easily able to look back and laugh about the days when you used to worry about what others might think, when you used to think you weren't good enough in some way. Notice how young-looking you are now that your body is no longer weighed down by the old fears and beliefs you used to carry around. And notice how good that feels. Look at the smiles, the adoring smiles on the face of your companions as they show their respect, gratitude and love for all you've done and everything you are. And now, move 2 years into the future. 2 years of happy, successful living. 2 years of joy of waking each day looking forward to another day of the adventure called your life. Again, notice all the changes. Spend some time, soak it up. Love your life. Love yourself. Feel how stupendously good it feels to like and respect and enjoy being the person that you are. And take yourself a full 5 years into the future. Spend some time there too, drinking in the wonders of half a decade, spent triumphing and living fulfilled and happy. What have you achieved in 5 years? And notice how good that feels. There's one more bit of time travel. You're going to take yourself to your own funeral, but this is not a sad occasion. People are celebrating your life. They're telling one another how beautifully and powerfully you touched their lives. They're saying that you were a good example to them, that you were confident and there for them when they needed you. Each person is saying to the others how they want to follow your example, to be like you, and each one tells of a different quality in you that they admire. Look down on this scene with pride, knowing that you have done your work. You've fulfilled your life's destiny and purpose, and the legacy you've left has inspired future generations. And the love goes on forever. And notice how good that feels. And now it's time to bring yourself back, gently back, to the present moment, to this place and this time, for you are very much alive here on earth, and yet you know that now you know what you know, nothing will ever be the same again. And notice how very, very good that feels. And notice that you can always think of this again and re-experience this good feeling. Everything is going to change, and you are going to make those changes happen. Your adventure has begun. As you get ready now to re-enter the present moment, you will be bringing with you the knowledge that you have obtained. You are ready to live as a confident individual, secure in yourself. You must now come back into your physical body, and in your physical body you will be ready and strong and capable and confident. In fact, you have instant self-confidence at your fingertips, if you think about it. You are once again standing in the white room and you're facing the elevator. You step onto the elevator as the doors open and you push the button that will take you back up to the ground floor. As the doors close, you feel yourself beginning to rise. You know that when you reach the top floor, you will be alert and aware. You arrive at the next floor above you. When the doors open, you see the black room. This blackness has absorbed all your negative memories and impressions about what confidence and success are. Wave goodbye to everything you left behind that no longer serves you. Take a deep breath in and let the breath out, and the doors close and you continue climbing. The bell sounds again as you arrive at the next floor and the doors open. The movie scenes that are playing on the walls show you living your life with instant self-confidence. The doors close and you're heading to the next level. And when the doors open, you see the colours of self-confidence and notice that now these colours have changed from the first time you saw them. Your new impressions of how to access instant self-confidence have changed the colours through which you see yourself and the world around you. And you feel yourself very ready to leave this trance. You take another deep breath in and prepare yourself to wake. Only one floor to go now. As the elevator reaches its final destination, you let the breath out. In front of you, the doors open, and as they do, your eyes open as well. Take a moment and allow the physical and emotional aspects of this experience to sink in. Thank you for listening. Please return to this recording daily or as often as you feel necessary. It will continue to support you on an ongoing basis, and repetition will reap rewards.